What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? HunterX here, bringing us an episode of Stoneblock 3. With that being said, let's get into today's episode, as we're going to be doing some mechanism. Alrighty guys, so the plan for today is to get into a mechanism. Now we're gonna need to make some sulfur dioxide here. Now, do we have a good way of generating sulfur dioxide or sulfur in particular? We can do charcoal blocks with oxygen to get 9 with water. We can chemical injection chamber with hydrogen chloride. Or I think we can just EMC it, honestly. Yeah, that looks like to be the answer. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention last episode. Remember, the past few episodes, remember how I was saying the overclocker laser IO things were bugged? Because they were only transferring 1 item per second. I just realized something. Yeah, it doesn't default automatically, by the way. Oh god, I'm big. It doesn't default automatically. You have to go in. So hold on, let's go up here for a second. Up here, for example. On the, what side is this? The south side. No, let's do items, for example. Okay, so you're going to, wait, you're inserting? What drawer is that? Oh, that's a packed ice drawer. So over here. So on the bottom, extract. On the up, see how it says transfer amount 1? Yeah, transfer that to 8. And then you can set it to 20, or you can, if you have the upgrades in them, overclockers. For example, the overclockers, you put the overclockers in, and you're able to do 64 every tick, essentially. So that was my bad. I'm gonna have to go around and change all of them, but for right now, that's not my main focus. My main focus right now is to kind of get our little butts into mechanism here. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess we could tick accelerate some stuff. Also, I do want to say this. I believe I learned this from Captain Sparkles, but if you take your watch a flowing time, if I'm just making a new one, it's just like whatever. Oh, we don't have any Eternalist fuel. Why don't we have any Eternalist fuel? Oh, did I might have did an oopsie. Hold on. Did I do an oopsie? I might have done an oopsie. Let me do this, and let's also not lose. I'm gonna put you in here. That way we don't lose it. Yeah. Let's feed it some more netherite blocks. Cause why wouldn't we? Go. Yes, feed it a ton of netherite blocks. Give it a ton of Eternalist fuel. I do need to be careful here and make sure I don't overstuff my system with junk, but that's fine. Dark matter pedestals. If you press F3B, by the way, I learned that the watch a flowing time in the pedestal will essentially show you where the thing is. So if I hit F3 and B, you see the bounding box around the pedestal? That is where the affected area is of said watch. Also, pro tip, if you don't have the tools to break the pedestals yet, I also happen to learn this from Captain Sparkles. Cardboard box it. You could actually cardboard box the thing, and that's 100% gonna work. And you know, We can even go upstairs and kind of like confirm that if we go over here and we hit F3B to kind of see where our watches are being affected like the most. F3B, you can kind of see like where our, you know, watches are affecting the most, right? And like how far off, like see how like that's not even in the watch of long time range. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nifty little trick that I learned while watching the Stoneblock 3 series over on Captain Sparkle's channel as well. Okay, so today we're just gonna kind of go with the flow and see what we can get done. I don't even remember. I didn't even check to see if I had any sulfur like available. I do. I have one. Okay. Now, can we craft these MK2s? I believe we can. And these MK2s are amazing, by the way. We can autocraft them with, I believe, emeralds, which is pretty cool. So have I even got the things like what I need? Chemical oxidizer. Let's do 10 of them because we are going to need a fair bit of few of them. I'm assuming I don't have personal chest automated. I do. No, that's personal barrel. That's a thing? That's a thing in mechanism? What the heck? I did not know that was a thing. We need personal chests though. Personal chests are two different things. Let's see. One thing that I love about mechanism over I'm not mechanism, what the hell am I saying? Over refined storage over mechanism is I believe refined storage handles the stuff better. The MBT data and like all the like weirdness and stuff of that. Right? By the way, I haven't fixed our ethylene generator yet, so yeah, that's on my to-do list of things to do. You know what? This is probably a good time as ever. We're gonna want a bunch of cards. Yeah, we're gonna want a bunch of cards, like a bunch of item cards, fluid cards, probably not energy cards because I'm probably just gonna entangle energy essentially. What I'll probably do is like have a wall of just like machines, a wall of entangled blocks that are being powered through our little setup, because man, those entangled blocks are OP. They are broken if you know how to use them and abuse them. Like seriously, like I love abusing them, but I also feel really bad every time I do abuse them and use them for like my shenanigans that I'm usually up to. All right, we're gonna let this run for a few seconds because these are, at the end of the day, very yeah. We don't want to get too many in the system because they will clog up our system because they don't stack very well. And then all we got to do is turn this on, and this should suck all of the cards up nicely. I didn't fill up on too many of the things, but that's okay because we'll be okay. Okay. Good. Is our chemical oxidizers done? Yes. Okay. So this is going to be fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the chemical oxidizers in kind of like a row like this. Oh my god, that's right. I freaking forgot. Mechanism machines don't stack. That's right. I keep forgetting about that, and I don't know why, but it's really annoying. Chemical oxidizer, give me all of them. Those are the ones I can fit. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stack them like so. I am going to figure out where the outputs are. And then all I have to do is say, hey, laser node. Give me a bunch of these laser nodes. I think I can also just like do this, right? And then I should be able to, on the down of all of these, say, hey, you get an item card with insert. On the down, you get an insert card. On the down, you get an insert card. That's the up. I don't know why I thought that was down, but down. I think I should, yeah, let's make, God, I wish I can configure these in a much more easier manner, right? Because we're going to want to do different colors for different, like, stuff, essentially, right? So, like, for example, like, items will be filtered. We're going to filter this on, I believe, yellow, which is 4 for, the sulfur, right? So that way we know not to use yellow because yellow is going to be for sulfur, right? And we also never want to use 0 because 0 is the default channel, essentially. So if we can avoid using 0 at all costs, that would be pretty good. I believe this is a fluid. I want to say this is a fluid. So what we'll do on the down is get a fluid card. I'm going to also configure this as we go down the road here. Also, I did figure out what overclockers do, or node overclockers do. I should make that clear. Node overclockers essentially allow you to do more than one operation at a time, essentially, on your laser node. So for example, like if it's inserting, you know, for example, sulfur, and you're trying to also extract sulfur from your thing, it will do both simultaneously at the exact same time, versus, you know, having one tick do one operation, then the next tick do the next operation. It's kind of like it does it all in one tick, which is so nice, by the way. You're gonna be not that. You're gonna be down. I just realized that I configured all of those for the wrong ones, and we'll be right back. Oh my god. Whoa. I guess, oh my god, that's awesome. We'll still be right back though. So fun fact, that is not a gas. That is, or sorry, that's not a fluid, it's a gas. So I just set up all of that for nothing. So that's always good to know. You should probably always check before you do so, but it's fine. I should now be able to come here. I should have gotten chickens, but it's fine. I don't need this extra chemical. Wait, how many do we have down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we do need that one. Right, we're gonna need gas pipes. Gas. We do have these. Okay, so that's good. And then that's gonna go into a ultimate chemical tank, please, with some ultimate upgrades. And then we'll wait for that, and we'll also deal with this as well. I'm hoping that this is gonna be enough. This is a lot of chemical of whatchamacallit, sulfur dioxide. But then again, every time I do this, I never make enough of the stupid whatever sulfur dioxide chemical crap you need for this fissile fuel process. I never make enough, like, ever. And it's really annoying because I want to be able to make a certain amount that I know it's gonna like be good, and like it's very hard, and it's very complex, I feel, to figure out the damn ratios to all these chemicals, and it's super annoying and frustrating at times, right? it is really frustrating to deal with. So that's fine. All right, good. You're just gonna get a quick and dirty laser IO node with an item card on the down to not extract but insert on that, and you will be a simple, oh yeah, my favorite part of this mod is being able to click this and connect all the laser nodes together. Like, how sick is that? And now on the down, this will handle your yellow. And I guess for now, we can get an export bus. Or not even an export bus, some netherite blocks. We really don't have that much netherite blocks. Holy cow. I thought we had a lot more than that. Alright, you should be working? How? Oh, are you? You know what? Maybe you're not. Yeah, you're configured to accept items in the top. You're configured to down. There you go. And then crank this to one item a tick every tick. And then all of a sudden, that's super fast, right? All right, and then that's going to go into a chemical tank. So there's your sulfur dioxide. There's your sulfur dioxide. It's even, so it's not going to work. Of course it's not. Right, there's your sulfur dioxide. Like I said, I could probably... You know what? We can probably just maybe do something like this. I'll probably just end up powering everything from the bottom. I know I said I was going to do like a huge wall of, whatchamacallit, entangle blocks, but I realized that means I'm going to have to connect every single one by hand. And that just doesn't seem fun. Oh, I'm below the area where my night vision is. So it's just like, oh, no, no, no. You have no night vision. See, because if I fly up above, it should trigger. Ultimate. There it is. Universal cables. I would like more of those, please. Give me... I don't know how bad that's going to be. But sure, make me 1,000. Make me 1,000 universal cables. Because that's a good idea. That's surely going to be a good idea. I should probably put it lower, but... What are you going to say? What are you going to do? Oh god, it's so loud. These machines are so loud and obnoxious. Alright, there you go. There's your chemical reactors, your sulfur dioxide. This one back here doesn't have an ultimate pipe upgrade. That will be faster. I will do that in between episodes. I'll upgrade all the machines. Alright, sulfur dioxide. I'm assuming, why is water vapor there? We need sulfur trioxide, which is going to need the dioxide. And a chemical infuser. I think... I think it's okay to do one. Chemical... Oxidizer, crystallizer. I do not have the machine I need. Okay, let me go make that real quick. I think I have all the machines that we're going to need here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead... I think... We had our first chemical infuser. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay. You're gonna go there. You're gonna get your carbon dioxide ejected. Wrong side. Ejected. Beautiful. Then you need your oxygen, so you're gonna need something called a electrolytic separator. Electrolytic separator. I have one of those bad boys. This is gonna essentially go here with one of, oh wait, we need 2 chemical tanks here. 2 of them, because one's gonna be oxygen, one's gonna be hydrogen. You're also gonna need buckets of water. We have ice. I'm gonna break down the ice for water, and I'm just gonna use a very basic accumulator, aqueous accumulator, to fill it. It shouldn't be terrible. We'll go ahead and put that right there. I don't need my food anymore in my hotbar unless if I'm gonna go away from the base, but I hardly go away from the base anyway. So we'll go ahead and pop this here. I'm not for one to do compactness, so that's fine. There you go. You're gonna get your water. The only thing that I'm missing here is your fluid pipes. Now, this is probably gonna be a very slow system for right now until we get all the like upgrades and stuff in the system, in the whole area here. Except you also need the chem tanks here, right? The chemical tanks, because the chemical tanks are going to help us store all of the chemicals that we need. So the oxygen and the hydrogen, we will both dump excess, so that way the machine doesn't back up and stop, which would be very bad, especially if we're going to be dealing with nuclear fuels and stuff. We don't want a Chernobyl to happen again. So we're going to go ahead and just play it safe. You're going to get your power. You should be generating hydrogen and oxygen. That oxygen is now going to come this way into this machine. Except I don't want to do it that way, because if I do it that way, it's going to cause me problems. So I'm going to run you under the ground. It's probably better if I do so anyway, so that way you don't cause any problems, right? We don't need any problems. There we go. Beautiful. And then this should be all good. You're dumping your hydrogen or your oxygen into here, or you should be. Why you not? Oh, right, there you go. And then you need your power, so you'll get your power as soon as I get my points out of my inventory here. Okay, good. You get your power right over from the main network. Good. You should be making your sulfur trioxide. Love it. Love it for us. You know what? I'm going to be using a lot of these. Okay, maybe not 64, but maybe like 20 ultimate tanks would be nice just to have. Okay, so that's the trioxide, right? What's the water vapor for? Sulfur trioxide and water vapor, right? Okay. All right, this is how we're gonna do this. Chemical reactor or chemical tank. What I'm going to do, be very smart lad. I'm going to make a loop-de-loop around this cable. That's gonna come around town like so. And then we'll also deal with, oh god, yes, we need it to not connect here. So don't connect here and don't connect here, essentially. It's a shindig. You'll be extracted right over here. Right up here. Well, you'll go into a nice chemical tank. Beautiful. Am I right, boys and girls? Okay. And then water vapor is just a rotary condensator with water, which I'm gonna happily put right here. Actually, we're gonna let these guys kind of well, should we let them share the water? I don't know if one aqueous accumulator is going to be enough for a fully maxed out thing here. It might be too much. That is actually a really good question. I guess this is probably where we should probably actually put the speed upgrades to find out, to make sure that we're able to handle the amount of water that is going to be needed here for at least both machines fully upgraded, at least, right? Can I just quickly make a few upgrades? That would be nice. I'm actually a little concerned about how much that is not where I wanted to put those upgrades, but okay, fair enough. All right, that's full. That's empty. That's keeping up, but the other one isn't, which is not really ideal. Yeah, no, I think this just requires way too much water. I saw Direwolf do this, but I'm a little concerned about doing this. Bucket here. I'm a little concerned about doing this because the last time that Direwolf did this, the game crashed. Is when he put a Evertide amulet inside of the oh yeah, this is empty. I need a couple more buckets here. Hold on. Yeah, we're just not pumping enough water into the thing here. Let's see. I'm hoping to God this doesn't crash the game, because that would be very sad. All right, let's pray that this doesn't crash the game. All right, here's our thing, and it seems to be doing fine, which is nice. Okay, energy upgrades. Let's get those in there, and that should be good. Hopefully. I wonder how much power that's actually drawing from the network. A lot. It's a lot, but it's fine. We're making a lot of oxygen. We're making a lot of hydrogen. That's doing its thing. It's making sulfur trioxide. Not very fast right now, but it's fine. We should have water vapor, which then that water vapor is going to get chemically infused in here. I'm not trying to make this small or anything. I'm not trying to make it compact yet, but I think I do have a compact design. I do have a compact design from the last time I played this pack, but I just don't remember how to build it, unfortunately, because Yeah, because I'm a noob. I'm a scrub. Let's go ahead and grab this. And we're almost to fissile fuel. We just need a few more things to be done. It should be good to go. The only thing that you need is a bit of power. Bit of power it is. Oh, you know what? We don't have fluorite yet, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. But I guess that's a problem that we'll cross once we get there. You need a export on this side. The other side. Okay, good. You're now making sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid's a key component of this. Sulfuric acid. Oh, here we go. The things that we need. The sulfuric acid in the chemical dissolution chamber with, oh wait, fluorite blocks have EMC. Okay, no, wait, that's easy. That's really easy. Chemical, yes, chemical tank. And then that's gonna go into a chemical dissolution chamber with fluorite, which we don't have any. We have the baby version. Let's convert it into blocks. I am gonna have to get a network down here, I think. What we'll do is we'll get a network down here, and then we'll have a network kind of just feed. I mean, we already have our network down here. It's right over there, but I mean, like physically over in this area, so that way we can just like pump export buses to the energy condensers where we're gonna put all the stuff into, right? So that should be fine. So energy condenser MK1 or MK2, sorry, over here, like back here, and our chemical dissolution chamber right here, receiving the sulfuric acid that it needs and power it needs. Okay, good. Power it needs. And then I guess on the top here we can have a laser IO node going from here to here. On the down, you're going to be a extract on I guess white is fine here, right? Because it's only going to be extracting one item as far as my knowledge, so I think that's fine. Down, extract, overclockers, 64, 1 tick. And you're going to be down, insert white, good, fluorite blocks, and then we will eventually get netherite. You know what I should do? What I should do is I should. Oh my god, that's $9. Wait a second. How efficient is that? 900. So one bucket is 9 buckets of. That's a lot. I didn't realize it was that much. Hydrofluoric acid is then gonna go with a chemical infuser. With chemical infuser. Another chemical infuser. And I would guess we need to make yellow cake uranium, which is going to be another chemical oxidizer with yellow cake uranium. But how the hell do I make yellow cake uranium? I just enrichment chamber some uranium. Let me go quickly do that. That is something new, actually. Now that I think about it, the last time I played Stoneblock, yellow cake uranium didn't have EMC. Like, you actually had to set up like enriching factories. Like, that was something that you just didn't have access to. like that. So it's really cool that they gave it some EMC values, right? And now we can just go pop that downstairs with a chemical oxidizer and call it a day. It'll be easy. I mean, this is not as compact as I would like it to be, but you know what? It gets the job done. That's all that matters. Chemical infuser. And I believe the chemical oxidizer. I didn't make one of those yet. But I will do so. The chemical infuser is going to go here with your hydrofluoric acid power. And that should be fissile fuel. In theory. Which is pretty darn cool. I don't know how much this is gonna make per tick or whatever, but I mean, I guess that's our job to find out, right? It's gonna hopefully make a fair bit of it. I mean, it's not gonna make enough. I mean, it might make enough, but it also might not make enough. So we'll kind of have to kind of play it by the eyesight here and see how it does. The MK2, good. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put that right in front of here, nice and beautiful. It's somewhat uniform, somewhat. So I'm happy with that. Yep. And then you're gonna go there. On the down, you're gonna be extract, overclocked to galore. And then you're just gonna be on the down, insert. You're gonna be yellow cake uranium with some of your netherite. Is that 300,000? No, it's only 30,000. Weird. There you go. You're out of power, like, immediately. But that's okay. Power. I probably could have ran this thing off of one flux point, but you know, I like making things harder for myself because it's fun. You're not outputting to the right side. Wait, that's items. I want gases. And now you should be making uranium hexafluoride. Oh, that's not fissile fuel. Fissile fuel is then gonna go into the isotopic centrifuge. Jesus, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but that's yeah, that is fissile fuel, guys. Oh, that is one step of this many step process to get the polonium that we need. We don't even know how much polonium we're gonna need. It looks like 2, 3, or 4, 6, 8. We need 8 pellets of polonium, so like 8 millibuckets of fuel of polonium, or 8,000 millibuckets, which is gonna come from 1,000 is 100. 10,000 is 1,000. So I need 80,000 millibuckets of fissile fuel for this to work. For us to get enough to make the mecha suit, at least. Which is... that's a lot. That is a lot of waste. Oh my god. That is a incredible amount of waste. As long as I think we can burn it at like 100 millibuckets a tick, I think we should be alright. I think we should be good as gravy. To do that. Oh, is this not gonna let me power it from the bottom? It's gonna be like really weird about it. No, I guess not. Thank you for not being weird. Appreciate you complying, because we are way over the wrapping up point. of today's episode. And I want to get this done because I don't want to not promise something or promise something and then not get it done. But boom, there is your fissile fuel ready to go. That's actually going up pretty fast, but I mean, to be fair, we are kind of running on a backlog. Actually, no, we're actually net gaining here. But yeah, we're gonna make a ton of speed upgrades and energy upgrades and kind of get this factory going. But unfortunately, that is gonna have to wait till next time, or even I might even just throw the upgrades in between episodes, so that way we can immediately jump right into building a 9x9 reactor. But with that being said, guys, unfortunately, it is time to wrap up today's episode. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please do me a huge favor, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, become part of the HunterX. Pop reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers. We got the hiccups. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna leave you till next time. Bye bye.